Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Among.stouts. If you're new here, my name is Samantha and I am a new homeschooling stay-at-home mom of 4 kiddos. In today's video, I wanted to share with you a thrifted book haul. What's really awesome about this thrifted book haul is these are books that I purchased through Instagram bookshops. So these bookshops, I don't know if they have shops in person, but I found them, I heard of them on Instagram, and so I have participated in a handful of their Instagram sales, and that's how I have purchased these books. There's 2 specific Instagram bookshops that I have been shopping from, so I will be sure to list their Instagram handle in the description box, so take a look out for that. What's really cool is they kind of focus on finding and selling lots of really good living books, and that's something that I wanted to have more in our library, and this has been a really fun way and a really cost-effective way of getting my hands on some of these books. They are all, like I said, thrifted and quite old, but that's what makes it really fun, is they look a lot different than a lot of the things that you can buy on Amazon. Some of them aren't even in print anymore, and so it's been a really fun treasure hunt with these books. So I am going to do this video in 2 parts. So today is the part 1, and I'll share with you the first set of books, and then I will put up a part 2. I don't want to make this video too long and drawn out, dragging it out for you sharing these books. So I'll go ahead and do it in 2 parts and break it up into pieces. And so without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So the first books that I'm going to start off with are just some chapter books that my older kids are going to be able to read. I thought these were really good. These were a really good deal that I got them for. You can find these printed by, reprints of these online or in the stores. But I really liked the price of these, so I went ahead and picked them up. So the first one that I got is the House at Pooh Corner. And it says it's by A.A. Milne with decorations by Ernest A. Shepard. So that's this book here. And then there's the back of it there. So this is a puffin book. And then I picked up this is really cool, it's a Barnes & Noble Classics, and it is The Wonderful Wizard of Oz by L. Frank Baum. So that's the front of this one here. And then there's the back. And I think for these 2 specifically, I think my 9-year-old is really going to enjoy reading both of those. So those are 2 that I have for her. And so you guys have seen this next book already, but again, it was a part of my thrifted haul. And I even mentioned this in my son's video with his 6th grade picks, that I got this in a thrifted book haul. So this is the King Arthur and His Knights of the Round Table. This is one of the ones that I got on the Instagram sale, and again, I really loved that Memoria Press had the literature study guides for this book, since I had already purchased it and he was going to be reading it anyway. It was nice able to find that to pair with his book to go ahead and make a little bit of literature curriculum out of it. The next books that I have, and this is a 6-book set, and I loved reading these when I was growing up. And I know American Girl has changed over the years. It's completely different now from what it was when I was a kid, but I did really enjoy those books, and they've been really hard to come by. So as soon as I saw this set get uploaded, I was within a second I was trying to claim it. So luckily I got it. This is Molly, an American Girl. So like I said, and it comes in a 6-book set. And so the books for Molly are Meet Molly. And then we have Molly Learns a Lesson. And seriously, if you are, I'm pretty sure most of you guys that watch are around my age or maybe a little bit older, but we all grew up on these. And so seeing these again, it just always makes me so happy and takes me back to my childhood. And then Molly's Surprise. And because my name is Samantha, I'm sure y'all can guess that one of my favorite American Girls from the original American Girls was Samantha. But I also really, really, really loved Josephina. I loved all of her stories too. And then book 4 is Happy Birthday with Molly. And then 5, Molly Saves the Day, which goes really well with my nails. And then last but not least, Changes for Molly. So I know that my my 9-year-old is likely going to be the first one to read these, but even my now 7-year-old, my 6-year-old just turned 7 yesterday, she is going to really enjoy like getting into these as well. So this was a really great buy that both of my girls are going to absolutely love. Now, as far as some readers for my 7-year-old and my 2-year-old, I really loved, even my daughter and my son, we can do like a whole little mini unit just with this book alone by expanding on it and making extensions. And I remember doing that in school when I was in, I think, 1st or 2nd grade. And so when I haven't really thought about this book, when I saw them post it, I was like, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and get it, even though I pretty sure this one's in print regularly and you can buy it easily online. But again, it was a really good price. I was excited to see it. So this is Stone Soup. Let me know down in the comments if you read Stone Soup with your class in elementary school. Did y'all make stone soup? That was the best part. The best part of this book whenever I was in school was everybody contributing and us making stone soup in class. It was awesome. So I kind of want to do that with my kids too. So that was like the heart behind this, is, you know, just a good memory that I had with it in elementary school, and then just wanting to do that for my kids here at home. And then I got two readers for my youngest. These are really cute. They're really, really old, and like you can see the wear and tear on it. And they were printed a really long time ago, but I love the vintageness of these books, and just like all of the little stories that are in here. So the first one that I have is Stories of Animals and Other Stories, a white and hand thorn book. So this is it here. Like I said, it's hard to tell, but it's really vintagey looking, and it's one book, but there's the first page there, and then here is where it talks, like, here's where all the contents, here are the contents, and then all of the different stories that are in this one book. So lots of stories that are in here. That's just one of them. I'm really excited to do this with my 7-year-old, and then hopefully also with my 2-year-old when he's ready. But it's really nice because you read the stories in here, and it has questions in there, like reading comprehension questions in there, and then it also tells you like there's words in here that you could work on for vocabulary as well. So that is really cute. Super excited to get my hands on this vintage reader. And then another one that I have is Happy Days, the Quinlan Readers. And that's what this one looks like here. And similar to that one, it's one book, but you open it up and there's the contents, and you can see all of the different stories that are in there for your younger readers to read. So there's the first one. So it's kind of like having like those little, you know, those little mini readers. Like I know the Good and the Beautiful prints them. My older 2 kids, when they were in public school, they had some in there that they were using, and it's basically those little readers just in one book. And so we have these 2 books, and these will be really good to add into with her whatever reading she's doing in her reader from the Good and the Beautiful. She's got Bob books, and then I think these are really good additions to add into that for more readers that she can read. Okay, and so the next reader that I got, this was a really cool find. This is what the book looks like. Again, vintage reader. It says Elson Reader 6th grade, and then what's really cool here on the back it has that, and it says the price marked hereon is fixed by the state, and any deviation therefrom should be reported to the state superintendent of public instruction at Austin, Texas. Retail price 44 cents. So me and my husband got a kick out of that. It's really cool. So this is going to be a reader for my son, and so because he's going into the 6th grade, and it's actually perfect. I love these. It has in the table of contents, the readers are, it has like the different topics of the readers, and there's patriotism, stories, nature, duty, bells, Christmas, and then there's great American author biographies. So there's Benjamin Franklin, Washington Irving, William Cullen Bryant, Henry Wadsworth Longfellow, Ralph Waldo Emerson, Nathaniel Hawthorne, James Russell Lowell, John Greenleaf Whittier, and Oliver Wendell Holmes. So I thought that was really cool. And then there's another stories of Greece and Rome, and so this has stories of Achilles, Ulysses, Aeneas, Horatius, and Horatius at the Bridge. So it just has really cool stuff in here. It brings in the history of Greece and Rome, which we're going to be in, plus there's, you know, the patriotism, nature, like all kinds of really good stuff. I think this is going to be a wonderful reader for my son this year, and I'm really excited about it. What I'm really loving about these readers is you could totally just have like these one book, like this one book, and he could read stuff out of here like all year and would be totally fine with just the one book. So that was a really fun find. I hope to find more books like that one. And then the next one that I have, again, is another book of readers, and it says Story Parade, a collection of modern stories for boys and girls. That's what that looks like. And this one, here's the front of that. And this is really cool. It has, it was gifted to someone in 1942, if you can see that there. So I thought, like, that's just really awesome. I love that so much. And so, again, in the contents here are all of the different story readers in there. So there's more there in there. I think this will be one that I can, my son, or even probably more than likely my daughter, based on the stories that I've seen here, my daughter will probably really enjoy stories out of this book. But it's available to all of them. My son can get into here, my daughter, and then once my 7-year-old's a better reader, she can also get into here as well. So I have another stack of books that I want to share with you guys, but I don't want this video to be too long, so keep your eyes open and keep an eye out for the part 2 of this video, where I can share more of these amazing readers that I have found online. These are thrifted, some of them are vintage, but it's been really fun finding these books to add to our bookshelves. If you guys enjoy these kinds of videos, please go ahead and hit the like button. If you aren't already subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and hit subscribe. I'd love to have you here as a part of my community, and I will see you guys in part 2. Bye!